Alright, I should be live. And I need to jump right on into this arena. I'm already late, and if they decide to actually take the servers down tonight, then I'll probably be crying if I don't get my 5 stars on cooldown before that happens. So I'm just going to jump right on in here. All of my 5 stars are not on cooldown just yet. Or off cooldown, rather. But we're going to try to get them as many as possible, as quick as possible. But it's going to be about 10 o'clock before these guys here are off cooldown. All right. I did want to go live earlier, but wouldn't have had anything to do. 5 stars weren't off cooldown. 4 stars weren't off cooldown. Couldn't do the trial because my guys are stuck in Alliance War. About the only thing that I could have done would have been to auto fight my way through some heroic, maybe. But I had already done that and had no energy. Not enough people were hitting the help button. So my guys didn't come off cooldown too early. But I'm gonna go fast as I can. Get as many of these guys on cooldown as possible. As quick as possible. Alright. I see a few people here lurking, but you haven't said anything. Hopefully my sound is okay. I changed a little something. I added a little boost inside of Streamlabs, because I know some people were saying it was low. I usually have the settings low for when I record videos and do narration over them, because in there I can actually adjust it if I need to. And I like how it sounds when I record it lower and raise the volume myself if I need to. And I do have a video coming out probably either tomorrow or the next day, and it's going to be a little behind the scenes video on how I edit my videos. We'll see. I know some people were asking for it and have been asking for it since like last year. Not that that was a long time ago, but like at the beginning of last year even. So hopefully it's not too little too late. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Nobody knows the sorrow. back in college. I had a friend, not sure what happened to her, just lost touch and haven't been able to find anything about her at all. She never jumped on Facebook. Her parents, they had a Facebook account. I finally found them, but they didn't really use it. I sent them messages and never got a reply, but they really didn't even log in, so they didn't see my message. But I used to crack her up because I would sing that song usually when something horrible had just happened. I would just start singing it right out of the blue. She used to crack up. Time passes on. But I am close to a 6-star. I just need to explore uncollected and I'll be able to open up my next 6-star. And I'm trying to wait until completion event is on so that I can earn some points there. But it's hard. Very hard to wait, I tell you. Haha. He decided to throw that special because he knew he wasn't going to get a chance. And there we go. I actually do like Rogue much better when I'm not running Suicide. She is not suicide friendly at all. I also like Dr. Voodoo better without suicides as well. More Nightcrawler. Here we go. First one to actually say something. Jam, what's up? You are the first person to say anything in the chat. I see some folks watching, but nobody says anything. How are you doing today? As you can see, I am just talking to myself and running a little arena. I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. Yeah, poison hurts, voodoo's regen. Exactly. Had a good opening? Okay. What did you get? Sometimes when I run suicides and I know that I'm going to be using my guys in Alliance War and Alliance Quest and I want to run suicides, I'll only run Double Edge for just that reason. No Liquid Courage because I use Blade and it hurts him, so I don't do that. Ghost Rider, it hurts him, but he actually heals so very much that I can still heal up to full with Liquid Courage if I have enough judgments on them. So it's not a real big problem there, but I like to run just Double Edge. It still speeds up the arena noticeably without needing that extra 30% poison. That's how most of your streams go. I think I saw Rich the Man was streaming, so I know several folks who are normally here over there, and I wouldn't have gone live, but I had to get my guys on cooldown. So I wanted to get going, and I didn't want to leave the stream until tomorrow, but I was tempted. Kevin Warmack. Is that Warmack or Womack? Yeah, I don't think I see an R. But what's up, Kevin? Thoughts on the thing going low in 4-star feature arena? What did you put up, and what do you think is safe in the second round? Well, I'm not sure if you know me, but I go for overkill all the time. That's how I feel safe. So first round, I put up 17.5 million, and I ranked 103. And he did go for under 12 million. So for anyone who does not have him and is grinding for him for second round, I would recommend putting up 1 million more. So at the bottom, you see my cutoff prediction. That's why I put it so high. Even though he went for like 11.2 million, I put my cutoff at 12 because I know people aim for cutoffs. And the only time I would feel safe myself personally is after I've put up about 2 million more. So over 13 million is when I would probably feel safe. But chances are 12 million will probably get him for you. 12.5 is probably safe. Okay, what's up with this Nightcrawler? Oh, now you want to switch. You're almost gone now. Yeah, let's get you a little something, something. But I was surprised, Kevin, that he went so low. But after Brian Grant's video and some other videos that I've seen, he might go up a little bit. The 3-star doesn't have the champion synergy, if I remember correctly. And so if that's a reason people want him, then they're going to need to get the 4-star. But I think for the first round, a lot of people didn't know how good Thing was. So he might actually go higher this time. All right, come on, Mephisto. I do like Captain America's block proficiency. I don't have to worry about running back, really. Can take all that on his shield. Didn't have to evade that, but I do anyway out of habit. I don't want to get into the habit of not evading it. Emil, what's up? Glad you could join us. Alliance Quest started. And I'll probably join that late. Hopefully not too late. I won't be maxed on my energy when I join. I know that. Because I need to do that trial. And I want to do that when I have my big boys available. Namely Blade. So soon as war ends, or as soon as we down the boss, after this stream, I'm gonna hop into the trial, do all of the difficulties, probably just the top 3 difficulties, and then I'll join Alliance Quest. And depending on if they've actually used up some energy and explored a little bit, with 5 energy, we don't have assigned paths, so depending on which path is left to me, I'll be finished my path pretty quick. Alright. Jam says, I like specials too much in Alliance Quest with OG Vision and Luke Cage, so I leave suicides off. That is understandable. Speaking of OG Vision, because yeah, his whole thing is power control, and if you have suicides on, you're just doing yourself a lot of damage. That's pretty much why I can run suicides, is because the champions that I use in Alliance Quest, they okay, what just happened? This happened before. The I'm gonna have to restart it real quick, because the number watching, people are chatting and everything, and then all of a sudden it went to 0 watching. And the last time this happened, I think the stream went offline. Oh, I see people back. Hopefully we're back now. I didn't restart it or anything, but it went to 0, and now it just popped in at 6. So I don't know. But Jam says you need to go live when you have time. Can't time it on others. Exactly. And that's pretty much what I did. This was the time when I had... I normally try to do it at around 1 p.m. Eastern. But I got off my schedule and was late doing a round of 5 stars, and people aren't hitting that help button very often. So my guys didn't start coming off cooldown until like 2:30 or so. And that's going to put me very close to maintenance time if they decide to actually take down the servers. Which I really hope they do, because they need to. They actually need to take them down and do some serious maintenance. Extended maintenance, that's fine. But I should be able to get my guys on cooldown, at least most of them, before they take them down. I might have to set a timer, set an alarm or something like that. Woo Mac. Okay. $12 million is still a lot for a 4-star, and that's what a lot of people say. The cutoffs aren't that high anymore, but this is a 4-star featured, and I remember when it was much higher. But yeah. Oh, got a conference call? Okay. Martin Cooper, what's up? Yeah, boy. Make me think of Flavor Flav on the hype tip. Uh-oh. Big boy was doing a little work. Really got to pay attention when you fight with Taskmaster. But I like him. He is a beast. Actually watched somebody take down Red Hulk in Labyrinth of Legends with Taskmaster. Yeah, it was a long fight, but he did a good job. Not as bad as some folks. Not as good as others, but he did some work. He's actually pretty fun to play. Alright, it just went down to 0 again. From 8 to 0 in an instant. Not sure what's going on, but I'm going to restart it very quickly. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Yep, and we're back to 10 watching. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but a telltale sign that something is wrong when I see like 8, 9, 10 people watching, and then all of a sudden, boom, it says 0. That's usually not a good sign. So I just end it, restart it very quickly, and boom, we're back to 10. So I'm guessing that the stream went down, even though I'm watching my stream. I'm watching my own stream locally in a browser here, and I'm not seeing it going down or anything like that, but no telling, don't know what's going on. But if anybody can hear me, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just be here talking to myself, grinding a little arena. Okay, so it went to 0 again. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Don't know what's happening with the stream. It might be YouTube, because I don't see any problems on my end. Maybe it's just a display thing. Oh, Keith, win it. And see, you just said something, but it's still showing me 0 people watching. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's just something that YouTube is doing. It's glitching out. I don't know. Yep, and see, and now it's back to 9. It's very weird. It's flashing. It goes to 0 and then pops back in. I don't know. Yeah. Paul, what's up? What's up? And yeah, you might be right. It might just be a display thing. If you guys aren't seeing any problems with the stream or anything like that. All right, Lon. Okay, that's good to know. All right, in that case, I will not worry too much about that display. Although my local thing just buffered a little bit, but yeah, my local one just cut out on me a little bit. I had to hit the live button again because it buffered. All right, come on, Mephisto. Oops. Got caught full with his special one. Not that time, though. Okay, maybe that time. Caught on the end. Let's finish you off real quick. But yeah, Keith, I saw that Rich the Man was streaming. I dipped over to his stream, hit that like button. I saw you in there, and I was like, man, I gotta stream though. When I went over there, you know, he had a bunch of people watching him. And if I had seen him streaming earlier and my guys weren't, you know, they were off cooldown, maybe I would have just jumped on over there. I don't know. Ah, that makes sense, Key. Jump around, jump around. Jump up and get down. All right, Lon, no problems. Yeah, like right now, you guys are talking, and it went to 0 watching. Now it just flashed to 7. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. But there was a time where my stream did go down, and that was the telltale sign. It went to 0, chat was gone, and I ended up having to restart it. And when I did, folks came back and they were telling me, yeah, it went out. Oh my. That hurt. Okay. Glad he's running suicides. Hurt himself there. Yep, crisscross will make you jump, jump. I mentioned crisscross in Yeet's stream one time. He had no idea who I was talking about because he looks like one of them. And I know you know which one I'm talking about, don't you, Key? He had his hair braided and everything. He looked just like him. I was like, wow. But he didn't know. There was a few old heads in the stream that did know who I was talking about, but he definitely looked like him. Yeah, it was making me feel old, I'll tell you that. I was like, yeah, crisscross. Then I was like, oh, that's right. He young. Dang it. It's like crisscross was a long time ago. Dang it. And quite a few people, of course, in his stream are young as well, so they didn't know. But yeah, there's a few that did know, so I didn't feel quite alone. I remember there was a rumor going around that one of them had died from AIDS. And I mean, we believed it. They had gone off the grid for a while, and they weren't making, any videos or anything. And then we saw one of them come back on the scene, and so we were like, oh, okay, so the rumors were true. But they weren't. He was still around. He just wasn't making music, and he did come back, and they did do a couple of things, I think, in some other folks' videos. And speaking of crisscross, you know who else I liked? And I saw her first from crisscross. The Brat. I like me some Brat. She went away to jail for a while, and I know that was heartbreaking. I saw how she looked, man. And her music career, that pretty much was it. And then there was another I'm trying to remember her name now. But she sounds just like the Brat. And when I first heard it, I heard it on the radio. I heard her, and I thought it was the Brat returned. And then when I finally saw who it was not even close to the Brat. Pretty, but yeah, very different. I'm trying to remember her name now. So I sometimes kid Yeet that I was watching him on YouTube before his voice even changed. Dang. Meister, what's up? Hey-o. Brat, no idea? You don't know the Brat? Oh, man. In Crisscross's video, The Bomb, you'll hear her in there usually. I don't know if there's a video where she's not in there, but she's the female that is singing there. It's like, it's the bomb. I know you hear me coming, so you better watch your back. Well, I think that was her debut in that video, and then she launched her own career. But yeah, you just have to look it up. The Brat. Tony Braxton. Ooh, yeah, Keith. Oh, yeah. Preaching to the choir right there, man. Love me some Tony Braxton. Still do. Definitely love me some Tony Braxton. She could sing, boy. And I always love Whitney. Whitney Houston. And as far as I was concerned, Tony, she was up there with her too. Whitney still had her, but it wasn't that far apart. Definitely loved me some Tony and Whitney. Trying to think who else. There was also somebody else also that I liked. Yeah, I'll bet she did, Keith. Yeah, she was definitely had it going on. Voice, looks, yeah. So I definitely know what you're talking about. Dominus, what's up? As soon as I saw your name, Dorky Diggity Dave's Domino flashed through my head. Meister says I have 5.5 million in the 4-star featured. Thinking how much should I put? Oh, in the 4-star. Feature 5? Feature 5? You have to clarify, Meister, what you're asking me there. Are you trying to get the thing or a thing? Have to keep catching myself. But are you trying to go for thing, or are you just going for shards in the 5-star featured? Let me know. Yeah, I like Mariah too. She was also up there. In fact, I remember Mariah when she first started singing. And do you remember her breakout song when she either broke up or divorced or something? I wasn't sure which. Then she made that video, Honey. Talk about do something to somebody. That video, Honey, yeah, that did some stuff to me. Yeah, Mariah Carey, wee, yes. Dominus says, nah, I'm better looking than Dave. Okay, all right. Alrighty then. Alright, let's get this Magneto down. This Magic, one of these days I'll awaken Magic. She's still ranked 3, and that's where she's going to stay for a while too. Meister is the 4-star feature, and I try to get him as a 4-star. Okay. Well, you see my cutoff predictions below. I would recommend, if you want him, put up more than 12 million. He only went for 11.2, but I have a feeling he's going to go for more than that this time. I think people didn't know how good he was, and more videos are out showing the crazy damage he's capable of, and the safeguard and all that good stuff. Brian Grant, after testing him, wants him. So it may increase the cutoff. I don't know. But if I didn't have him and I wanted him this second round, personally I'd be putting up about 15 million or more. He's so much fun to fight with. It's Captain America Infinity War. I love fighting with him. Dream Lover? No, go look at I think it's Honey. Go look at that. See how she is dressed in that one. How she had her hair. Everything she did it for me in that video. So yeah, go look at it. I don't know how many times I watched that video back in the day. I was like, woo, go Mariah, go. Had all our tongues just hanging out. And see, that was after she got away from either her husband or her boyfriend or something like that. And she came out with that video. And I remember, because a lot of us were like, whoa, He must have been holding her back, and now she's free. You don't have that deep of a roster, Meister? Well, just put up as much as you can. There's no guarantee that he's going to go that high, you know, but he went for 11.2, and I don't think he's going to go down in terms of his cutoff. I really think he's going to go up. How much? I don't know. So just put up as much as you can and hope for the best. If you have any boosts, it just depends on how bad you want him. But he is good. He is definitely a good champion. You watched my video on him. If you haven't, you know, take a look at mine. Take a look at Brian Grant's. He did some testing, and he showcased some videos. Forgot who it was that sent him some videos on Twitter. And you can see just how good Thing is. You can also just do a search on YouTube, of course. Keith says, I'm wondering if the honey video inspired the Black Widow scene in Avengers. It might have. Oh, Mariah was looking tight in that video. I've seen her look good all kinds of other places, you know, Dream Lover, all that, yeah, but I haven't seen her look better than in that honey video. Like I said, that video, how she was in there, that did it for me. So when you look, and if you're able to, come on back and let me know what you thought. Meister says he will be good unduped. I don't have AG for him. I'm not sure. I awakened him right away. I'm trying to remember his awakened ability. He might still be good unawakened. I'd have to look at it again. I don't think he relies heavily on his awakened ability. A lot of his passives don't rely on his awakened ability. So take a look, and before you do a crazy grind for him, take a look and see if you like what he looks like. That's the reason that we put out those videos, so that folks can kind of get a quick look and judge whether they want to go for him in the arena or not. Normally, I don't get a chance to do that. Like, I didn't go for the 3-star version of him because I redeemed points from Marvel Insider. So I'll get my 3-star later. So if I hadn't gotten the 4-star, I wouldn't have had anyone to even look at. And normally, I don't even do videos on my 330s, but I've been trying to fix that, which is why you see me putting out a bunch of videos recently. Closer look videos. Now what I'm going to be doing is, even if I just have them at 330, I'll just make a video so people can see them and look at their animations and that sort of thing. Because I used to try to wait until I had them ranked up, but now a lot of them, it's going to be a long time before I rank them up. Too long to wait for making a video. It'll be, well past the time that, people are really interested. So, as soon as I get a new champion now in the arena, and if I can awaken them, I will. If not, I'll still try to make a video and just look at their awakened ability from somebody else that has them awakened. If somebody has already rank them all the way up. I told you, Keith. Thought I was lying? I told you. I know I heard something as a younger man watching Mariah in that video. Nope, she can't dance, but nope, nobody cared. Nobody cared at all. That video, man. Woo. But now you see what I'm saying. I watch that video quite often. Meister says it's my first feature grind for a champ. Oh, Meister, one of the things that I recommend is not going for a 4-star featured until your roster is deep enough that you can put up about 16 million points without hurting yourself. That is exactly what I did. And I've never missed a champion. I didn't go for any 4-star featured until I was able to put up that score and not take the full 3 days and have to rotate, and I wasn't going for a featured. I went for basics up until then. And then at a certain point, I had all the basics. And at that point, my roster was big enough that I was able to put up a decent score in like about, 2 days or so. My 4-star featured, the first one that I went for was Killmonger. Yeah, I know you didn't say I was lying, Keith. Just a expression, the way I say it. I always tell people, I was like, you thought I was joking. You thought I was lying, exaggerating. They may not have, but I still say it anyway. But yeah, that video, that was the first time I saw Mariah look like that. She had other videos, and she definitely was dressed down, kind of like the good girl. And then she came out with that one, and we were just like, alrighty then. Meister says, I put 5.5 in 1 day, so I think it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, if you can do at least 5 million and it didn't hurt you too bad, then you're fine. You'll just have to do that each day. That's all. It really just depends on how much time you have and how much time you're willing to devote to getting that champion. And here's another one that I want to awaken. I want to awaken my Sentinel. Oh, you got jokes, Keith. All right. Elder. Only by a year. Yeah, when she gets out of that pool. Ooh-wee. See, I remember the video very well because I watched it so much when I was younger. I haven't seen it in many years, but it leaves an impression, doesn't it? Okay, so he delayed it so that I got hit with it, but that's all right. There we go. Mordo is so annoying. Meister says, I have winter holidays at the moment. Okay. Then yeah, then it just boils down to how bad you want Thing. That thing, that thing, that thing. Yeah, I do like me some Lauryn Hill as well. I remember Fuji La. Ooh la la la. So many old school, old school for me, I guess. My own elders have different old schools. All right. Yeah, this, all right. Problems connecting to the network. I'm really hoping that they take the servers down and correct this and don't make it worse. Because that's always a possibility. It's a possibility. Also, in the next, like, 2 weeks, I will jump. Okay. Alright, let's fight this Sentinel the way I know to fight him. Medium, light, medium. Medium, light, medium. Okay, now that's your booty. Medium, light, medium. Lena Horn, yeah. Yeah, Keith. And the funny thing is, I'll talk to some folks that are older than me, you know, like by 20 years. And I know some of their artists because I used to like listening to what I considered oldies. So I listened to like music from the 50s. Some even from the 40s. When my dad was alive, he had oh wow. How'd he parry that? Oh boy. Okay. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Get him down. He was getting too frisky. But when my dad was alive, he used to buy some oldies. Because, of course, that was music, you know, that he grew up with. And so I would listen to it sometimes, and I liked a lot of them. You remember when Christina Aguilera did a remake of the Clark Sisters song? And people slept on Christina. You know, she came out around the same time with Britney. But I'm sorry, Christina has way more talent than Britney ever did. Christina can sing. And that video, to me, showed her her skills very well. She sang all the parts, all the Clark Sisters parts. Trinity, what's up? What's up? You love this game? So do I. Meister says, oh, you're talking to Trinity. Probably playing first month. Hey, I've been playing for years. I still like it. Keith says, I like your corner style. I like, crooner, sorry. Crooner style jazz from way back. Rat Pack stuff. Yeah, my mom, she always teases me because I definitely like crooners. That is the style that I like. Do you remember a cartoon with owls? And it was a very good cartoon. Each of the owl's children came out and they were singing the same style, you know, little opera style. And then he had one child that came out and was a crooner. And he came out, I like to sing about the Moona and the Juna and the Springer. I like to sing about the T42 and the G4 or whatever. I never remember the words. He's like, I love it to sing. I love that little cartoon, man, because it was actually pretty deep. Cartoons often they often had a message in them that was a pretty deep message. Oh, you would have slept all over Christina? Okay. I got you. Also a hottie. Ain't no shame in that. Alright, hold on. Gotta pay attention when I do Quake style or else I'll get punched in the face. There we go. Fight should be done now. Why did you stop by my stream and leave a like? Trinity, who are you? Are you asking me why did I or why didn't I? Or are you talking about someone else? Because I do stop by streams and hit like buttons. I don't always leave a comment though. So you probably wouldn't know it was me if I did it. Boom, boom. I would have rubbed that bottle the right way. Yeah, Keith. No, that cartoon was before your time? Yeah, no it wasn't. It wasn't before your time. Although I do like to watch a lot of older cartoons that were, yes, before both of our times. But that one was playing. But I used to watch a lot of like Boomerang when they actually played a lot of cartoons. Christina Amazing, what's up? Now it's a party. Speaking of hotties, yeah. We were just talking about you. Or a Christina. Oh, she's talking to... Okay. Gotcha. I was wondering if you heard that, Christina. I really was wondering if you had heard all that. He was talking about rubbing bottles and all kinds of stuff. Oh boy. Now I'm curious. All right, Keith. You're going to have to send me links to Christina. You mentioned that she sings as well, so I love it to sing. I like to sing about the moon and the June and the springer. I like to sing. It's a real short cartoon too. But oh, did I like that cartoon. Such a positive message. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it, Christina. I did? Okay, hold on, Christina. I normally don't add people online because I don't like to use Line for that. That's why I set up that Discord server. But for you, I will make an exception. So what is your... Well, I don't know if you want to say your Line ID out here in public. Might have a whole bunch of people adding you that you don't want. But if you want, Christina, if you have Discord, look in the description of my videos, and you can hop on my Discord server. You can send me a message. Okay. Never mind then. Hold on. Let me finish this fight and see if I can find you. Because I was going to say, just hop on Discord and send me a PM there with your line message, your line ID, if you didn't want to show it to the world. All right, let's see. Okay. Ooh. Is that you? Wisdom is knowing I am nothing. Love is knowing I am everything. Yes, you are cute. If that's you, that is. Are you a redhead? Let me know if that's actually you. Oh, snap. Okay. Whoa, ho, ho. Well, now I'm smiling for a whole nother reason. I was already smiling when I saw you come by the stream. Now I've got a new reason to smile. What was that? I looked away to fight. What message was retracted? What did she say? Very pretty smile too. All right. Let me quit being distracted. Get this magic down. Here we go. El Nino, what's up? Ah, you're a natural ginger. You see, I could tell that from the picture. Woo, a redhead. Woo, yes. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that's me trying to behave myself. Just hum to myself. Concentrate on fighting in MCOC. Yep. Come on, just see it. Look at this Dormammu. Yeah, he's on fire and stuff. Yep. We just gotta get him down. Oh, sure. You can ask what thoughts are going through my head, Christina. Ain't gonna tell you though. Nope. That's not gonna happen. No, sir. Nope. Only thoughts in my head are MCOC. Yep. Just took down this Cyclops. Took the Cyclops down. Yep. Here we are fighting Nightcrawler. Just gotta switch him. Alrighty. Yep. Okay, this Nightcrawler is a little aggro. Good. Give me something else to concentrate on. Here we go. And down he goes. Didn't even need to switch him. Yep, ignoring all of that. You ain't distracting me. No, sir. Nope, nope, nope. All right, who I got? Oh, whoops. Next thing you know, I'll be losing fights and stuff. Nope, gotta keep my mind on the game. Nope, 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 nope. Don't know what you're talking about, Keith. Nope. All right. So anyway, in other news, my poor sister is not feeling well. That's why she is not here. She's actually awake, but she's got itchy, scratchy throat, cough, that sort of thing. So she's like, no, you probably don't want me on your stream. But that's why she's not here. Doc for Strange, what's up? What's up? Thanks for stopping by. And I do try to return the favor. I don't always leave a comment, but I do try to stop by your stream and hit that like button. And I see you're climbing back up. You're almost at 1,000 again, so I know that's going to feel good. Oh, really, Christina? Okay. For that, you're going to have to join my Discord server. And once you do, I need to tweak a few things there. But yeah, I'd love to have you. Let me, if you join the Discord server, let me know when you do. And I'll see if I can't get things set up. Well, I couldn't do it right now, Keith. And no, I don't have Skype on this machine. I used to use Skype, but it's been a long time since I've used Skype. Didn't really care for it all that much. I'm mainly a gamer, so Skype wasn't used for games. I used Ventrilo, if you'll remember, you know, Vent. And now Discord, because group chat and that sort of thing. Although I haven't needed it for a very long time. I used to play World of Warcraft where we had to coordinate raids. And so those kinds of things were awesome for us. But I might download Skype again, see if I can remember my user ID from back in the day. Yeah, I would. I'm not quite set up for it just yet. We'll see. I'll check out. Maybe I'll just create a new Skype ID. But I know I had one, just it's been so long. Ooh-wee. Okay. I was far enough back that I had the timing wrong. Moon Knight was tagging me good. But yeah, if you I don't know, do you have Discord, or you just don't like using Discord? Because I would have to download Skype, and then I would have to see if I can't set up my OBS properly. Because I thought that there was a way to add an input from a particular application. I thought I'd be able to add, separate inputs for like Discord, for Skype, and that sort of thing, so that I could control each one separately. But I don't know. Well, Discord's not that hard to use. But yeah, I'll check out re-downloading Skype. I remember when I had it, I didn't really use it. Most of my friends that I would play with, we weren't playing the same game, and we didn't really talk unless it was, over the game. And so once we were no longer playing the same game, that was, pretty much it there. And I didn't tend to just have Skype running in the background either. But yeah, I'll check it out. I know they upgraded and all that good stuff. So we'll see. I don't know what you're talking about, Keith. Nope. Don't know at all. I talk to myself 'cause there is no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. All right. Well, looks like I actually got through my 5 stars in not too bad of a time. Not bad at all. Oh Lord, Christina, I just saw what you sent me online. Yeah, stop all that. I didn't choose the name of my alliance. I had line up, so I saw what you just sent. All right, let's see. Grab this 4-star, and that will be it for my 5 stars, but I'll probably go through my 4 stars as well, because I already got the 4-star basic. I got all the milestones there, and I don't want to go too much past 1.5 because Storm went pretty low. So I don't know, I might pad it a little bit, or I may not, because I'd be upset if I actually got Storm, because I already have her and she's duped. Okay. See. Yeah, Keith. Christina was being naughty. And I was telling her, yeah, I didn't choose that name. I had nothing to do with it. Our leader actually put up a poll to vote, and that one was not one that I voted for. I'll tell you that. And I was actually going to be mean too when they said it was pimp. I was like, oh, so what does that stand for? Players in need of more prayer? But I didn't do that. I actually wouldn't mind getting Storm as a 5-star. I don't have her. And I know she does a lot more damage when she's awakened. And she does a lot of damage in arena. She's a great arena champ. All right, so that was my 5 stars. So now I'm just going to go through my 550s. And I really don't have to. I have more than enough points right now. This is only like day 2. So not really. I'm right on schedule. You see, I'm at like 10 million already right now. So I'll actually have all the points that I want to get in that arena by tomorrow morning even. And then I'll switch over to the 4-star. I mean the 5-star. 4-star featured. Uh-oh. Let's see. Had to let go real quick, or else he would have launched that special one in my face. But yeah, I'll start on the 4-star featured sometime later on, because I can get all the milestones there easily in a day. Just got to run my 5 stars twice, and I'll have those milestones. So I'm actually good right now. That's another good one, Keith. But yeah, I ain't do nothing like that. I actually dislike folks that do things like that. So I try not to be that way myself. Come on. But Christina, there was a girl that I knew in college. She was Russian, redhead. I remember her very well. We worked together, and we used to hang out. We lost touch. We got reacquainted through Facebook. These days I'm not really on Facebook social. I have my Facebook account, but it's for the game. And it was funny because we went to the mall one time, and she got a lot of hate stares, and she didn't understand why. It was so funny. And I explained it to her. They were all from girls around our age. And she was like, really? I was like, yep. Get that hate. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to restart this here. I know you weren't being serious, Christina. At least I would hope you weren't being serious, but I didn't think you were being serious. Yeah, they are a rarity, for real. I remember her. I remember two other young ladies. They were twins. And it was so funny the way that I found out they were twins. I used to work, I had several jobs when I was in college, but I worked in the computer lab, one of the jobs. So I got to meet a lot of folks that would come there to do their homework and things like that. And so I met her there, and, we joked around and all that. And then later on, I saw her sister. I didn't know she was a twin. And I saw her sister, and I came to her sister, and I was just like, hey, and I'm sitting there just joking around. And her sister had never met me. Her sister had never been in the lab. And her sister knew what had happened. She knew that I clearly knew her sister and not her. And oh, did she tease me about it. But I remember that. They were two twins. They were very short, and they were ginger. Retouched, so you lost touch, but then touched her again. You know what, Keith? Anyway. But as much flirting that went on, there was actually nothing, no romantic attachments between me and her at that time. Mainly because I was usually in a relationship. It was actually very rare for me not to be in a relationship. I think around that time, the longest I ever went without being in a relationship was like maybe 4 or 5 months. No, Christina, she got hate stares because she was with me. Ooh, bye-bye, Hulk. No, Keith, you have it wrong. My relationships tended to last a long time. I just did not spend a whole lot of time outside of a relationship. So I usually dated, I'm trying to remember, in college, I think I had 3. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah, 3 girlfriends. And that's over the course of 5 years, 5, 6 years. Hey, El Nino, what's up? So what's this talk about Void getting nerfed? He's not getting nerfed. Somebody was trolling. That's what happened. Nothing has changed on Void. He remains the same, unnerfed. Somebody was posting around pictures, old pictures, trying to stir up trouble. But yeah, nothing, they haven't changed Void at all. He is still the beast that he always was. Hey Finn, what is up? Oh. I'm surprised that going through the arena this quickly without suicides. I mean, it's still slower than I would if I was running suicides, but I think last time it took me like 2 hours. But I think it's because I was having other problems and I was doing other things at the time. But it was like, woo. Okay. Darn unstoppable. Okay, that really needs to stop. I keep getting clipped. Alright. He is being annoying. See, now that, he almost caught me there. Because normally I would go in and punish that. But he had just enough unstoppable left that had I done that, he would have wrecked me. I was watching that time. Alright. Let's see. We're getting down to the wire here. And then I may go get something to eat. I had breakfast, but I did not eat any lunch. Kind of messed myself up because I had a rather heavy breakfast, which I shouldn't have done. Yeah, you would get those hate stares as well, Christina. Guaranteed. Where we were, this was when I lived up in Michigan. And that mall up out that way where we were, yeah, you would have definitely got them hate stares. No question about it. Yeah, I was naughty this morning, and I actually made some kind of some haystacks, which is not breakfast food. It was late also, so I didn't even eat at the proper time. I was late eating. Made some haystacks, ate them, then jumped on, made a video, edited it, and did all that fun stuff, and watched some TV, played a little bit, and then dozed right on off. Not for long either. And then I woke up and I was like, okay, you know what? I need to stream. But then I looked, it was like 12 something. And I was like, yeah, but my guys aren't available yet. And I looked and I was like, okay, well, I need to start streaming at around 2:30, maybe 3 for them to be available. And so I was just putzing around doing nothing. Oop. Okay. Woo. No, sir. Ah. Yeah, exactly, Christina. So you understand why she was getting the hate stares, and from who, for the most part. Sarengo, what's up? I'm not sure if I've seen you before, although your name sounds familiar. So maybe you did come by before and I just forgot. If I did, I'm sorry, but welcome. Says, hi, Lord Shadow, good stream. You're in Arena, the 4 stars. Yeah, this is the 5-star featured arena that I'm in right now. And I'm going to be putting up probably about 13-14 million to get the 2,000 5-star shards. I've already put 1.5 million into the 4-star basic, and I already got Thing in the arena first round, and I awakened him using my Science Awakening gem, so I don't have to go for him this round. I already took him up to 330 and made a video on him and all that good stuff, so check that out on my channel. So for the 4-star featured, once I get done with the 5-star featured, putting up about 13 million, I'll switch over to the 4-star featured, and I'll just put up about 4 million just to get the milestones. Mainly I want the units. That's how I get my units. And I'm not running Suicide, so it does take more time, but not too much time. What you talking about, Christina? I ain't playing with nothing. But yeah, exactly, Christina. That's exactly who was getting all the giving her all the hate, and she didn't understand why. And I had to explain it. I was like, yeah, they think you and I are together, and they don't really like it. And she thought that was just the silliest thing. And then you know what she did? Then she started acting like we were together. Grabbing me, holding me close, and doing all kinds of stuff. Evil creatures, I tell you. And she was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to give him something to stare at me about. I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I wasn't actually dating someone right at that time, which was fortunate. Because I do not play that kind of thing. I wouldn't have even been there to the mall with her had I been dating someone. I was very funny about that sort of thing. I think I was called extremely faithful and loyal. But yeah, I am. I don't even play that. I'm very old school about that sort of thing. All right. Sarengo says, thank you, my friend. I too in Arena. 5 stars. Good luck, bro. Okay. Good luck, man. Clay, what's up? Hadn't seen you in a little bit. Yeah, Christina. I'm telling you, y'all are evil creatures. Yeah, when she found that out, she was just like, oh yeah, okay, we gonna really do it up. And you are not kidding. I almost always had a much larger group of female friends than male friends. Always. And so I was privy to a lot of the girl talk and some of the backbiting that happened. Oh my goodness. You had girls, and they learned, we're all young, we're in college here, but they learned not to tell the other girls too much information about their relationship or any problems they were having with their boyfriends. Because quite a few of those girls would use that against them. You know, she's having a problem with her boyfriend doing something that the other girls wish he would do, then it's on. They would, you know, having that information about her boyfriend gives them an advantage. And, oh man, I had a couple of girls when I first got out to Michigan, first went to college there. I met a young lady, daughter of friends of my mom, actually, who had gotten married, and she had known them in college. It was awesome when she found out. She was like, "What? Y'all got married?" But anyway, their daughter and I hit it off really well. And their daughter, she was, you know, shy, you know, kind of a laid back, you know, not really aggressive type of a girl. And I was perfectly fine with that. And we were dating for a little bit. Her friends, her so-called friends, they found out that, you know, she was, you know, a little conservative about, you know, some things. And so they thought, oh, wow, he must be in need. And so because they had that information, they did their best to entice me away from her, shall we say. Wasn't happening. One of the reasons that they liked me is because I was very faithful. The very reason that I wasn't playing that. There was a time me and her were at a church function. A church function, okay? And we're sitting together. These girls sat one row behind us, and one of them decides to run her hand across the back of my neck and my arm. Yeah, these were some fast girls, okay? And I was just like, oh, hell no. She did not just do that. Because, like I said, I don't play that. You know, they were good looking and everything, but it wasn't about that. I don't like it. I don't like what type of character it showed for her to do that. The disrespect that she had. She knew that I was dating her. And to do that right then and there? No. And so, yeah, there was a little scene there over that. They didn't do that again, I'll tell you that. Matt, what's up? What is going on? Christina says, the majority of my friends are females but aren't friends with each other, which helps because no drama. Yeah. Like I said, I understand. I definitely understand. Oh, yeah, they definitely do, Christina. Oh, my goodness, do they? Well, I mean, you know, so I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But, oh, man, the things that I've seen. Clay says, my alley is attempting to rebuild. We are doing map 3. Your sister is doing well here. Okay, that's good to hear. Matt, yeah, you get my feeling. I'm like I said, I do not play that. I do not. Now, if I'm not in a relationship, then, you know, then maybe we can talk. But if I'm in a relationship, the one thing you can definitely do to get on my bad side is to do something like that. There is no way in this life that I will date you if you did something like that. Because that tells me all I need to know about you. Not happening. Keith says, I had similar problems. Seemed the only girls that liked me were friends of my girlfriends. Hey, that's because they talk. My reputation on campus was a very good one. And I had a car which added to my popularity. That's why we were at the mall, you know, having a car in college, my friend, she wasn't able to get to the mall. And here I had a car. So I was like, well, let's go. Clay says, looking for people with line and active. Okay. Hopefully you can run 2 BGs soon. Cool, cool. Christina says it has happened, but not now because I won't put up with it. Understood. Perfect timing. You see, my 6 stars are just coming off of cooldown. So let's do the last of my 4 stars. And then I'll take a look and see my 6 stars. They should be ready. And then I can run them real quick. And then it'll be tonight. Just before maintenance. And I'll try to get as many of them on cooldown as I can, just to make my life easier tomorrow morning. The more that I can do tonight, the less I have to do tomorrow. She's getting better? Okay. Now, Keith says, I mean, besides my girlfriend. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Bobby, what's up? Christina says, can't live without women though. Hey, I was listening to this. Who was it? What's his name? Oh man, I remember I was driving. And that was really the only time that I was listening to the radio. Because usually when I'm home, I have other stuff to watch. I'm on the computer, playing a game, or watching something else. But this was years ago. And Steve Harvey, that's who it was. I was listening to his show because I would listen to it, early in the morning when I was driving to work. And, he wrote a book and all that good stuff. Well, he was talking on this topic, and he was like, one thing that he hears women say, and he's like, you don't hear men say it. Women will say, that's it, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. And he was like, you don't usually hear guys say that. As upset as we may get with women, you don't usually hear us say, I don't need no woman. It just don't happen. We know better. All right, so those 3 are available. So let's get them done. Double-edged sword. Yep. All right, let's see. We'll get you. Men and women make another being. We can't live without each other. Pretty much. Now, of course, I understand what they mean. But Steve Harvey was hitting hard. He had some women call in saying that same thing, disagreeing with him. And he was like, no. He's like, you're wrong. You do need them. Now, whether you have one or not, you don't need one to live. It's not like food. But he broke it down. He's like, when you don't have each one, he's like, when men don't have women and women don't have men, you're not complete. You may talk it up and may think you're complete, but you're not. And a lot of times, you hear about crazy cat ladies and all that stuff. That's because they're trying to fill that part of them that's not there with something else. And that's what happens. You can do that for sure, but you are missing something. You can do without it for your entire life. That's not, a question. But yeah, he broke it down. It was pretty good. There are some men who actually think... wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me read it. All right. Because he can wreck me real quick if I'm not paying attention. There are some men actually who think that women have destroyed mankind. Nah. I know, I mean, you're right. There are some men that think that, but those are the idiots. There are men that think all kind of crazy things. All right, so let me see. Whoops. Not you. Okay, so we got 1 minute and 3 minutes. That's because people don't hit help at the same time and it's uneven. So I'm going to let them come off a cooldown, and then I'll run them through, and then I'll end the stream. And hopefully we've gotten our boss down, and I'll be able to hop into the trial and get that done, and then hop into AQ and get that done as well. P&P, what's up? I'm doing all right. You've come to the tail end of the stream. I'm just sitting here waiting. You see my Winter Soldier is available, but my Beast won't be available for another 2 minutes, 15 seconds. And boom, Angela is available now. So just waiting another 2 minutes. Then I'll run those 3 6 stars through the arena. And then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. Matt says Shadow is going to be a legend someday. Literally, too. I don't know about that. Clay says, I got a 4-star Old Man Logan from a PHC. Any 4-star from the PHC is good, so definitely. And at your place in the game, that's definitely a good one. All right, Christina, take care. Thank you for stopping by and entertaining us. And I will try to stream again tomorrow. Chances are I will be, around 1 o'clock Eastern. I'll try to time it, because at that time I will have already finished this arena, and it'll just be getting milestones in the 4-star featured, which I can do. All I would need is really 14 hours. Just run my 5 stars through twice. Not even 15 hours. So I'll be taking it easy and coasting. That's what I like to do. I like to get as much done early and then coast and have an easy time the last day or so. So right now, even if I didn't run my 5 stars again tonight and I ran them tomorrow, I'd still be okay. I'd still be able to hit my goal and all the milestones in the 4-star featured. You were told it was terrible. Well, I mean, Old Man Logan is not, the greatest of champions, but from a PHC, getting a 4-star is a good thing. But no, that champion's not going to, change your life or anything like that. He's not one of the champions that people are hoping to get. But still, from a PHC, that's still a good pull. All right, so we got the last of my 6 stars here. And I definitely like Winter Soldier. My 6-star Winter Soldier, he was my MVP in Variant. I teamed him up with my little 4-star Killmonger, and he put in some work. He was tearing up those Ultron drones, man. He is a champ. He is another champ for Arena. Yeah, pretty much. I don't have an old man Logan. I don't think as a 5-star. I think he's in the 5-star crystal. And see, I don't mind because I'm such an arena grinder. I don't mind getting these champions because there are more points in the arena. Now, I don't want Groot or King Groot only because they tend to be slow fighters in the arena. And I want to try to go quickly. But there's still more points. Alright. That is it. That's going to do it, guys. Thank everybody for stopping by, hanging out with me, making the arena grind not so boring. So take care, everybody. See you tomorrow. And you guys have a blessed day.